We're recording. We're live. Hello. How are we doing today? Hello, testing. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking great. What are we doing here? What are we going to talk about today? I never know. You know that by now. And if you're new here, you'll know that by now. What do? We come down here, we talk, we yap, we catch up, we say, hey, how's it going, old friend? It's a rainy day. Anyway, yeah, and we get our drink, we get our new tonic, our delicious beverage, and we bring it. I share a beverage with you. I share my experience, my endeavors. Ooh, I can smell it right when that first crack. You hear the two crack sensation thing going on? It's like if you're in an alley, or I don't know why you'd be in an alley and you hear that crack, but you get the idea. I'm in public and I'm hearing that snap. I'm gonna be looking, smelling it. It smells like juicy juice. It smells like fruit. And I give you a little. We always come down here, snack time. I'm down here a little late because get behind on work. But that's besides the point. I need my jerky. Where's my jerky? And we get a little jerky action. Little jerky. I'm not even set up. Let me turn on the cameras. Let me do the thing. What do you guys want to talk about today? What do I want to talk about today? I don't know. We can talk about what I read. I read some book. Did a book thing. Oh, man. Some good jerky. Oh, this camera's already ready. And we're rolling. Hello. Can you see that? See it? Good. Right there. Money shot. Everything's a gimmick. I just come here and I say the same thing every week. Expect nothing new. Like I said, expect nothing new. Have low expectations here, because nothing really happens. I'm here to prove that you don't have to do anything important on this channel. You don't have to say anything. You just come up here, you show up, you chat, you say, hello guys, how's it going? Weekly update. I'm going mentally insane. Ha ha ha. You know? You just say hello. Say hello to everybody. Become the internet's friend. That's all you gotta do here. I'm gonna prove it. Say, hello. Today my dog died. You know, just share your life, your tidbits. Your titty bits. Don't share your titty bits. You can make money doing that, but it's looked down upon by most culture. Most of our culture. For a reason. But do what you want. It's your life. Man, I need to delete this. This has been gimmicks that I don't keep up with. What's today's episode? What's the name? What's his name? I can't find his name. I can't find a thing to wipe it off with. This works. It works. Clothes can be washed. It's just expo marker. There we go. And Viola. It's gone. Now we need a name. What's the name? I need an expo marker. Alright, we're gonna steal something from a book, because that's what everyone does. Everyone's just stealing ideas from everybody, and no one's original anymore, so this is a book I've been reading, and I'm gonna steal something to, see, I highlight. I sit in there and highlight what I think is important, and come back to it later and be like, why did I find that important? Who knows? What are we looking for? Humans are social animals. Ooh, I got one right here. Alright, I finished the first chapter in this book, so we're just gonna cover it. We're gonna cover what I went over. We're just gonna talk about things that are fun to talk about, or maybe they're not fun to talk about. Boom, right here. Let's like summarize things I cared about. So what I found interesting. According to past thinkers, men and women could only realize their potential when they had nothing to do. There we go. Nothing to do. Nothing to do. That's something. The title. That's the title of the video right here. Nothing to do. Do. Nothing to do. There, now it's forwards. Alright? You got that? Cameraman? Yeah, I spelled it with a 2. Because we're cool. We're edgy here. We don't spell 2 right. Alright. Nothing to do. What are we talking about? Nothing to do. Find nothing to do. Why? Because it's when you find nothing to do is when you find something to do. It's not when you're doing something, you find something to do. See what I'm getting at? And those Greek people, they had this word called, don't quote me like perfectly here, but it was called like skula. Well, I'm not Greek, so I don't know how to pronounce their words, but their definition of skula meant leisure time. Okay, this is accurate. Look it up. Don't just trust me because I'm talking and I have a mic and maybe I look like I know what I'm talking about and sound like it, but I don't, okay? That's another thing. This is for me. If it's for you too, that's cool. But they're sitting around doing nothing. Their leisure time, schoola, so their time of leisure was actually, and this is where the word school comes from. It's because when they were in their leisure time, they used to, develop themselves, study themselves. Look, when they had nothing to do, they would try to further themselves, develop oneself, become bettering oneself. Let me go back to the book. Yeah, see right here. Greek term for leisure, skoulia, I don't know how to pronounce it, is the root from which the one word school comes from, since the idea was the best use for leisure was to study. So during their leisure time, once you're doing nothing, you're doing something. I know it's kind of paradoxical. Once you find yourself doing nothing, you'll want to do something. But when you're doing something all the time, maybe you want to do nothing so you can get to the new something. Something like that. Yeah, I found that interesting. That was cool. That was a cool knowledge tidbit for the day for me. The school, the leisure time, the school, the self-development. Yeah, and I bring it up too, just because, most of the time when we have leisure time, what do we do with it? We look for ways not to be bored. They were doing stuff to better themselves. Now when we're bored in our leisure time, we look to social media and you're doing it right now. Now I'm bashing you, making you feel bad. Oh, what a great guy. Why am I watching him? I don't know. Because I'm real. Because I'm honest. It's rare. I think it's rare. It's a rare thing. I could be annoying, but at least I'm real, okay? There's not a lot of real people here on the internet. Everyone's trying to sell you something. I'm trying to sell you something. I'm trying to sell you myself. My soul. I'm trying to sell you my soul, but in a good way. I'm telling you, this is real me. I am myself without regret. That's what we all need to be. And we can fix ourselves later when we regret it later. Be yourself in the moment without regret. See what I'm saying? Walk that line. So you drop some jerky on the floor. 5-second rule. I don't care what you think. I've done much worse. I've eaten a Cheez-It from underneath a urinal. Whoa, you're fucking gross, dude. Hey, there was money involved. I'm just being honest. And my wife still kisses me. Must be a good guy. We're getting to the bottom of the jerky. We used to work out here. Usually a bag getting lifted, but good old elbow, good old tendonitis. I guess, age starts catching up with you. It slows you down, but we're still gonna come back. We'll wait for the elbow. Just don't want to further damage it. We're still take care of the body. Still give it enough proper amount of protein. I dropped another piece of jerky. That one's got some hair on it. What else? What else can we pull from the book? See, I'm not lying to you. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm pulling from the book. Mihai Nashepnihai. I don't know how to say his name. You say that name. Look at that. How the hell do you say that name? Mihai Nashepnihai. Mihoi minoi. Doodle Bob. This book is pretty good so far. Only 7 pages in, but it just talks about what life consists of, what it makes up of, what makes up our lives. It was even comparing our life to baboons, monkeys, and how our lives aren't much different. They have, if you look at our life in percentiles, we have 3 brackets of shouldn't eat that, work, sleeping, and leisure time. And what we do in all that, those 3 branches, how much time we spend, we're not any different than monkeys. They only work, here, let me pull it up so I'm not misquoting. It's a small paragraph here. Right here, baboons. Found it. We spend our time in a way that is not that different from the African baboons. Give and take a few hours, most people sleep 1/3 of the day and use the remainder of the work, travel, and rest in more or less the same proportions as baboons do. They spend 1/3 of their life sleeping, and when they awake, divide their time between traveling, finding, and eating food in free leisure time, which basically consists in interacting, grooming each other, to pick out lice. It's not a very exciting life, yet not much has changed in the million years since humans evolved, blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, I'm saying this just because I think a lot of humans think that, a lot of us, we idealize life and what it should be when I think most of it's mundane. It's filled with mundane moments. The best moments in my life so far are the mundane moments. It's being around family, loved ones. That's it. There's never anything crazy going on. And it's those mundane moments that make up your life. So when you want to figure out a way, and I'm not saying like other activities aren't awesome, like skydiving or whatever you can do. I'm just saying the majority of our time are mundane moments. So when you want to find a way to enjoy the majority of your life, I think so. But that's just my 2 cents. Take it as it's worth. It's literally 2 cents. It's only 2 pennies I'm dropping there for you. Take it or leave it. I'd leave it if I were you. Move on. I'm here to just stir the pot. Say some words. Like I said, my mission is to come down here and put in my work, and I did. I come down here. I talk. It might be a shorter episode this time because I already made a video earlier, and I'm not sure which one I want to come out with. And it wasn't this. It's a new format. Which one am I coming out with? I don't know. You'll see. We'll see. What did I pick? If you're watching the other one, it was obviously the other one, but you don't know about this one. But now that you know about this one and I'm talking about it, you knew that I went with that one. But now you know this was the same day as that one. Useless information, I know, but it happened. It's what's going on around here. But yeah, that's about it. That's about it from this book. Like I said, it's just talking about life and fulfillingness, work. What fulfills you? Learn how to live. And that's obviously metaphorical, learning how to live. Because you know how to live biologically, but I'm talking like mentally. How to thrive, how to enjoy this life. That's what I'm talking about. Not learning to live and knowing that you gotta eat and drink to take care of yourself. But I'm saying knowing how to live by having a fulfilling day every day. Waking up and figuring out what it is you're after and doing it. Approaching that life. Got an itchy ear. This book actually starts off with a great quote. Let me give it to you. Let me feed it to you. I'm feeding your brain right now. If we really want to live, we'd better start at once to try. If we don't, it doesn't matter. But we'd better start to die. Ooh. Poetry. Let me tell you about who that's by. You can Google it and you'll figure it out. Why are you asking me? If you really cared. It's by W.H. Auden. And that's what basically the beginning of this book is about. We have a choice in our life. We can either choose to live or choose to die. And I'm talking metaphorically, like to actually wake up and realize you have choices to make here. Otherwise, you're a part of someone else's agenda. So wake up and do what you want. Okay? You gotta be the one to believe in whatever it is you're after, okay? Because that's all that matters. If other people don't believe it, they're already left behind. If they don't even believe that you can do something, or even they can do something, they're already in the wrong mindset. They already squashed their own dreams before they even tried. I keep coming back to the book. It's just so good. There's so much juice in the book. We cannot expect anyone to help us live our lives, and must discover how to do it by ourselves. Just like that. It's like me saying all this stuff is also kind of pointless in a way. You gotta figure it out for yourself. I know I'm just contradicting myself here. I'm trying to like spread word, but I told you earlier, it's for myself. I'm talking to myself when I'm talking to you. Okay? I'm here to prove a point to people who care. I'm not here to prove a point to the people that don't care. That wouldn't make sense. To the right people. You don't need to convince people you don't care about. You're wasting your time. All right, let's keep going back to this book. There's just a lot of stuff to steal from here and act like it was me that said it. What else can I say? What else can I repeat that someone else said that I agree with? So what does it mean to live? To live in fullness. It means to live in fullness without waste of time and potential, expressing one's uniqueness, yet participating intimately in the complexity of the cosmos. Some cool stuff. The only path to finding out what life is about is a patient, slow attempt to make sense of the realities of the past and the possibilities of the future as they can be understood in the present. Isn't that true? Isn't that true? Yeah, you can only truly to understand life if you go through it yourself. Use your past experiences to project you into the future to where you want to be. And also, it's so complicated, but so simple. Everyone has their own journey they're on, but you just gotta experience it for yourself. You gotta experience life for yourself. No one's gonna give it to you, okay? No one's got answers for you. Nobody's got it figured out for you. People don't even have it figured out for themselves. You think they're going to have it figured out for you? They can't even replicate what worked for them for you because everyone just was in a different spot in life. No one can possibly have the same walk. Nobody. I mean that metaphorically too, but you could maybe say that I don't know. Okay, we're almost done with our scripture. I should just be walking around with this. But then I can't hold my mic and my drink and my book. My drink, book, and mic. That was good. Delicious. How can each person create an excellent life? Right, we're preaching now. The first step in answering such questions involves getting a good grasp of the forces that shape what we can experience. Amen. Do you hear that? How do you get a good life? Figure it out. You got to start shaping things. That's what it said. You got to find shapes. You got to shove triangles and squares and see if they fit. No, it's saying, what can you do? Look around. You got options. Everybody's got options. It's the mindset up here that changes people. You defeat yourself by saying, like, no, I'm here because of my opportunities. Well, there's opportunities, and you can keep taking better ones. And you hop up. You take opportunity, and that's the shaping. That's what makes a better life. You have opportunities. Not everyone has the same ones, but you take ones that keep making you go further. That's what I take from the first step in answering such a question involves getting a good grasp of the forces that shape what we can experience. So get a good grasp on your surrounding. What can you do in your life that can make it better? A simple thing. It could be small little things. You could start working out. You could start doing push-ups. Everyone can do push-ups. Start doing jumping jacks. Start doing cardio. Wouldn't that better your life? How is it going to make it worse? You're going to get healthier. I'm just saying small thing. That's a small thing. You'll start attracting different kinds of people. You'll feel better about yourself. You'll feel more confident that you can do things when you start trying to do things. You got to do things. That's what it is. That's the secret. You got to do things. See, so right here. We can either decide to squander our opportunities or conversely overcome some of the disadvantage from birth. We're all born in different situations. I get that. You get that. Everyone's got a different bank account at birth. Everyone's got different abilities. Yeah, but I think what separates people is the mindset of how far they want to climb. Like, what opportunities are they taking and what they're not. It's that individual, whatever that makes up. I don't know what gets people there. Want to do more or whatever. Take opportunities to get them where they want. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I think it's enough book reading and scripture and pointing. And if you're saying, oh, I don't have time to make effort, but I'm reading here, E.P. Thomas noted, even the most oppressive decades of the Industrial Revolution, there were some who spent their few precious free hours in literary pursuits or political action instead of following the majority into the pubs. And these were like people who worked 80-hour work weeks in the mines. And these people still found time to write books and shit. So you have no excuse. I have no excuse. We all have time to do what we want in life. It's just that you keep convincing yourself somehow that you don't have time. You do. You just keep putting it down. All right, enough. I know. You said shut up. Who are you to tell me what to do? I'm nobody. I'm here telling me what to do. I keep telling you that. You keep turning it back on me. So yeah. Take time out of your day to do something. It's the most precious resource we have, even over our health, because time, you can get shot and you can be healthy. So time, all this little time we have, the little gaps that we're just taking for granted, fill that time with some sort of experience, because that's even how we value our own lives. What our life is made up of is experiences, and it's the quality of those experiences. So surround yourself with quality, like-minded people, and you get it, okay? You understand? I know you do. You're smart enough. You're not an idiot. People aren't idiots. They are idiots, but people aren't idiots. You're smart enough. So just keep Don't keep doing what you're doing. Do what you know you want to be doing. You do what you do. If you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna end up where you're going. You know, wake up. If you keep doing what you're doing for 10 more years, where is it gonna get you? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to yourselves? Wake up! Punch a wall! Why are you sitting there? Ah! And then I can go complete opposite. Then we go complete opposite. So I'm like, hurry up, get up, do what you gotta be doing. Your life's short. But then you could go complete opposite and be like, dude, life's not that serious. Chill. We're all gonna go toast in the end anyway. Just enjoy the day. See? Two extremes. You go too fucking hard. Find a balance. Find your balance. Everyone's got a different balance too. That's the thing. Some people can work 100 hours in a week and then still find a way to R&R and seem like a capable, healthy human being. And then some people can work 40 and that's it. Everyone's got their own balance to figure out. So just because someone else is telling you to do this amount of this doesn't mean you have to be doing that amount. You got to figure it out for yourself. That's what we're all doing here. That's what I'm doing. I can't tell you how to live your life. I can tell you what's working for me. And I'm telling you, like I said, I show up and I do this and we do that. We go, and that's my objective here. So I'm doing it. If I can keep filling the words into the mic and people show up and like, what's this about? I like it. I like this. I like this environment. This guy seems like he doesn't know what he's talking about, but he does in a way. I'm confused. How is he sounding like he knows what he's talking about, but nothing? That's what cult leaders do. I'm gonna be a cult. That's what. Whenever you're watching like Marilyn Manson, is that the right one? Charles Manson, not Marilyn Manson. Charles Manson. That's what he almost seemed like. He's just such a confident guy. See, don't trust confidence. Don't trust just because they're confident doesn't mean anything. All right, I think I'm just gonna end abruptly here, because I can. I want to. I don't want to. I showed up and did something. And that's what it's about. I could stay here and talk for 30 more minutes if I wanted to. Really could. We'd be talking about toy trains by the end of this. I don't know. So it's today, Tuesday. Enjoy the rest, right? It's Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. And if it's not Tuesday for you, enjoy the rest of your day. It doesn't matter what day it is. Enjoy your moments that make up you. Enjoy the moments that make up you. And you make the moments. Moments make you. And you make the moments. See? What the fuck's going on around here? The moments make you and you make the moments. Which one is it? Alright, I'm out. I won't see you, you'll see me. I know it's corny, but that's what we say around here before I shut off the camera. And here we go. Here's my finger. Goodbye. Good shabuchi. The mic's still on, but the camera's off. Whoa. Weird. Now it's just my audio. You can hear my voice, but I'm now not physically with you. I never really was physically with you, but see, I told you I could just keep talking. I could keep talking, and the camera's off. All right. I'm still one-wheeling in circles, too, for visualization. I'm just one-wheeling in circles now. I'm doing the thing in the room. So you can close your eyes. Go ahead, close your eyes. Let's pray. And you can see me in my basement. See, you can do it. We made it such a staple now that you can see my basement when you close your eyes. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. Maybe I'm full of shit. All right, I'm really out of here, and I'm gonna pick up the recorder out of my back pocket, giving you a visualization. I'm gonna jump off the one wheel, and we're hitting the button in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and my recorder was locked, so we're doing that again. Okay, 1, 2, 3.